everyone, my name is Alexandra and welcome to Creative 404. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do custom printing for doll scale fabrics. So, to start off, I'm going to have to introduce you to sublimation printing. And it's very easy, it just takes a little bit of preparation. You're going to need a printer, which is probably going to be your most expensive item. So you're going to need this. I have a Epson ET-2720 or Epson ET-2720. It is a Eco Tank printer, and the reason why I got the Eco Tank is so that I could put special inks in it. In this case, I got sublimational inks from Hippo or Hipu. So we have the printer and we have the ink. What else do you need? Well, you also need the paper. Sublimational paper is very important while coming up with this. And those are the three main ingredients that you need. Now, an optional piece would be to use your iron, a hot iron, but I'd highly recommend using the Cricut Easy Press if you're just starting out. In this case, I got the largest Easy Press that they have, and I have it set up in the back of the office right now. So it's on my hot iron ironing board, and I keep it kind of heated up, and I print out stuff here, and then I take it to the Easy Press. The next thing you're going to need is white fabric. Now you could use any type of fabric. I use quilting fabric, and I use Lycra, as well as I use regular jersey knit fabric. You can use any type of fabric, just make sure to test it out before doing your final piece. So, what I do is I like to take patterns that I find online. Usually I find a lot of patterns on Pinterest. In this case, I have this pattern here that is for a puffy sleeve dress. In a later video, on part 2, I'm going to take you through the steps I went through to put together this beautiful little dress. And you can see the final product on that video. But in this case, I took the pattern, I outlined it in Illustrator, and then I designed pieces of that dress so that I can get my own custom fabric printed in different ways. So I have this particular fabric right here is strawberry pattern, and then I have a stripe pattern, and then I have a custom pattern that has lace on either side of a bodice. So this is how you can make really intricate pieces for custom printing doll scale fabrics. In this case, this is 1/6 doll scale fabric, but you can go any size you wish. What you do after you've printed it, so you take your printer, you use your sublimational ink, you use your sublimational paper, then you take it to your ironing board, iron it on the fabric that you're going to do, and then bring it back, and it will be completely custom fabric. It's machine washable, it won't bleed, and you will have your awesome design on a piece of dolls on your doll. So I've printed out a couple of pages of this, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of printing it out, and then I'll let you go and do what you want with it. So let's begin. Here's the printout. Now I'm going to take it to my Easy Press and do a quick press on some quilting fabric that I have. Okay, so I have my fabric. I have my Cricut Easy Press. This is the 9 or the 12 by 10 Easy Press printer. I can't remember exactly. I'll put a little notion what exactly it is. And then I have my printout, and I have my quilting fabric. Now, as you can see, this fabric is very wrinkly. So the first thing we're going to do is iron out the fabric. So I'm going to put the fabric on my ironing board right here, and I'm just going to press this fabric a couple of times so that it's nice and wrinkle free. So I take my little Easy Press, I put it on there, I click the Cricut icon, and for 30 seconds I am just going to hold it onto this fabric, pressing firmly down so that all the wrinkles disappear. And I'm probably going to do this to the other side of the fabric as I go along. So as you can see, my fabric is nice and straight. There is a slight bit of wrinkle in it, but that is fine. I find that just a little bit of wrinkle doesn't really affect my printout too much. But if you have really harsh wrinkles, get some water, spritz it down, and press it again. Sorry about the dogs, they decided to bark now. So here is my printout. I'm going to put it out on top of my area that I want it to go on. I oversized cut my white fabric so that none of the ink of this sublimational paper will get onto my stand here. I find that it doesn't seep through this fabric, which is very good, because I don't want the sublimational ink on my ironing board, because then it will transfer onto other clothes as I use it. So pick up your Easy Press, smash it down, hold it, press the Cricut logo so that it starts counting down. We're counting down from 30, just real quick. I'm pushing down as hard as possible so that I don't end up with areas that don't have a good clean press. Sometimes if you're not pressing hard enough, you'll get areas that are lighter, that didn't really get the full ink of your paper. It only got some of it. So it's done. Mine has decided to take the paper with it. But you see the paper is now done. And now we have this beautiful piece of fabric. Now you're going to want to let the fabric cool down and dry. I usually give it a couple of hours before it's ready to use. And you're all good with your sublimational print. So that's the end of the sublimational printing segment that I have for you guys. It is really easy. As I showed you, it's all you need is the materials and then a little bit of design skills, and you can make your own fabric. If you have a pattern that you want to do, you can always take patterns from like PDFs and things, print them out, scan them onto the computer, outline them in Illustrator, and create your own custom fabrics from there. You just need a little bit of illustration skills, a little bit of ingenuity and creativity, and you have your own custom doll scale fabric. It is so fun to do. I'm really excited. I made this completely unique little dress. It has the stripes. And in the second part of this video, we're going to put together this dress. I will actually show you. I know I told you I wasn't going to show you, but I'm really proud of it. I have this beautiful put together dress, and you can follow along in the next part of how to put together this beautiful kind of sweet Lolita little outfit with the puffy sleeves, custom made, the strawberry skirt with the little lace, and even printing on lycra or stretchy material is very easy to do. It is super fun. Like I said, all you need is some printer, a printer dedicated to your sublimation. It just has to be an eco tank. It can't use a cartridge. Then you will use the sublimational ink, sublimational paper, and whatever white fabric you have on hand. I even have some crepe fabric that I'm really excited for, that I'm going to use and make a particular dress, if the strawberry dress didn't already give you a hint, a really big hint of what I have planned. The crepe fabric is going to be super excited to make this beautiful, I can't hold a secret, strawberry outfit. I want to do the strawberry dress for a doll, and if you want to make your own custom, completely unique fabric for your doll, it is super easy. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'm going to make a follow-up video for everybody involved who has any questions on how to make certain fabrics for certain dolls. So if you have like a Barbie, a Monster High, a Rainbow High, a LOL doll, or a BJD of any size, YoSD, MSD, SD, doesn't matter. Even if you have a completely OOAK doll, you can make your own fabric completely unique to you, and it is so much fun. It's something to be said that when you have your own doll that's customized to your specific needs and specific wants, to also have customized fabric also to your specific needs and specific wants. And even if you don't have all of the skill sets, so say you don't have any Illustrator skill set, but you know how to use Photoshop, you can always scan the patterns to your computer as a JPEG, take it into Photoshop, and completely design your own fabric and then print it out like I just showed you in the same steps. It just matters of creating your own fabric and then putting it out there. You can even just find patterns online, scale it down to your doll's specific size, and then print out the whole sheet. Take it into Word, make a pattern, make it all patternized, and then just completely print it out on a completely full sheet and cut out your fabric pieces from there. I mean, you don't have to outline the pattern. The sky is the limit. There's so many things you can do with this, and I really hope that this tutorial really helped you out, kind of opened up your minds on what's available out there, and you can come up with your own ideas of what you want to do. And if you do follow this tutorial and you do make your own doll scale fabric or custom dress or whatever you make, share it with me. I am on Facebook groups and I'm on Instagram, so you can find the links also in the description. And now I am going to go and film part 2. You can find part 2 tomorrow if you are just watching this today as it's released, but if you don't, look in the description. I also have a link there so you can watch part 2 of me assembling a completely custom fabric. Now I also have emails that I keep coming through, so sorry about that. It seems to be that type of day, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now. Don't forget to give this video a like. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.